Russia's security service, FSB, has accused the British intelligence of involvement in Ukraine's large-scale Spiderweb operation that targeted airfields deep inside Russia and targeted Air Force's assets in June. The FSB director Alexander Bortnikov claimed that direct supervision of British intelligence helped Ukraine carry out Spiderweb operation that was managed by the United Kingdom ahead of Russian-Ukrainian peace talks in Istanbul. Bortnikov claimed the coordinated drone attack targeting Russian aircrafts was carried out under the direct supervision of British intelligence, and the British allegedly provided propaganda support, spreading fake data about huge losses and Ukraine's authorship. The Security Service of Ukraine denied FSB's allegations, describing them as an attempt to justify its own failure to the domestic audience. Today, Russian special services made yet another so-called sensational statement, claiming that Operation Spiderweb was supposedly conducted under the supervision of foreign partners and did not cause serious damage to Russian forces, the SBU's press service said. The security service stressed that this unique, complex, and multi-layered special operation was carried out entirely by Ukraine's own forces. Thanks to the SBU employees and their work, the myth of the omnipotence of the FSB crumbled before our eyes and burned down along with the Russian strategic aviation aircraft, the SBU press service noted. Furthermore, the SBU pledged to continue fighting Russia. We will continue to respond to Russian terror and eliminate the enemy everywhere, on land, at sea, and in the air. And if necessary, we'll even dig them out from underground, said SBU Chief Lieutenant General Vasyl Maliuk. A day prior to Bortnikov's accusations, the United Kingodm imposed fresh sanctions on Russia, including on major fuel firms Rosneft and Lukoil. It should be noted that this is not the first occasion that Russian intelligence has accused the UK of involvement in covert hostile actions. London has repeatedly denied any direct participation in attacks on Russian territory, dismissing such claims as part of Moscow's ongoing disinformation efforts. The security service's Operation Spiderweb took place on June 1 this year. The operation damaged or destroyed a large number of Russian aircraft, most of them strategic bombers. Ukrainian drones targeted 4 military bases, Belaya, Dyagilevo, Olenya, and Ivanovo as part of the operation, including A-50 planes and Tu-95 and Tu-22M3 bombers. Later, the SBU stated that the total estimated value of the damaged or destroyed Russian strategic aircraft from Operation Web amounted to $7 billion. On June 3, Ukraine's General Staff confirmed that the Spiderweb operation had resulted in hits on 41 Russian military aircraft. Thanks to the ramp-up in production by British companies, the United Kingdom has delivered over 85,000 military drones to Ukraine within 6 months, accelerating support for the front lines, according to a publication by the UK government. The United Kingdom's deliveries to Ukraine include tens of thousands of short-range FPV combat drones used for reconnaissance, precision strikes, and suppressing enemy activity beyond the front line. The production surge was enabled by close cooperation among British firms and major investments in the defence industry. This year, the UK has invested £600 million to accelerate drone deliveries to Ukraine as part of a record £4.5 billion aid package for regional defence and security. The funds have also helped preserve jobs in both Britain and Ukraine. New interceptor drones, dubbed Octopus, are being developed to counter Iran-made Shahid strike drones. About 35,000 interception systems are expected to be delivered to Ukraine in the coming months, and battlefield experience is being used to refine technologies and speed up fielding. A first-of-its-kind industrial partnership has been signed to develop prototype drones for protecting critical infrastructure and civilians, and British experts plan deployments to Moldova to train local counter-drone forces. British Defence Secretary John Healey has stressed that ramping up drone production and modernizing air defences are necessary to counter the escalating Russian threat to Ukraine and Europe. The Royal Air Force continues to participate in Operation Eastern Guard, patrolling Poland's airspace and demonstrating commitment to collective security. Active production and deliveries, the rollout of new technologies and allied training underscore Britain's strategic choice to strengthen Ukraine's defense and stabilize the Euro-Atlantic region. Ukraine and the UK have also agreed on joint development and production of interceptor drones designed to neutralize mass Shahid attacks that Russia employs against Ukrainian targets daily. Recall, on the sidelines of the DFNC3 International Forum of Defense Industries, a statement of intent on the LYRA program, a partnership in battlefield technologies, was signed between the State Secretary for Defense of the United Kingdom and the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine. Russian president declared Thursday that his country has maintained its position as a leading oil producer despite sanctions. According to Associated Press speaking at the plenary session of the Russian Energy Week in Moscow, Vladimir Putin said Russian oil accounts for 10% of global production. He said Russia was set to produce 1% less oil in 2025 compared to the previous year, adding that the reduction took place in accordance with the OPEC+ agreement. Putin told the forum that Russian oil companies, given the challenging external environment, are demonstrating flexibility and have managed to establish new supply and payment channels. The Russian leader also said that European countries that refuse to purchase Russian energy products under political pressure are facing an economic decline.
Добрый день, уважаемые. Россия сохраняет позицию одного из ведущих производителей нефти, несмотря на использование против нас механизмов недобросовестной конкуренции. Мы обеспечиваем около 10% мировой добычи и ожидаем, что по итогам года в нашей стране будет добыто 510 миллионов тонн нефти. Это примерно на процент ниже, чем в прошлом году, но хочу обратить ваше внимание, уважаемые коллеги, это происходит в соответствии с договоренностями в рамках соглашения ОПЕК+, то есть это добровольное снижение. Механизмы поддержки инвестиций в ТЭКи. И, конечно, жду от правительства России. Российский нефтяной сектор работает устойчиво, верстает планы на будущее. Наши компании не только надежно снабжают внутренний рынок, развивают переработку нефти, но с учетом непростой ситуации на внешнем контуре проявляют гибкость, смогли выстроить новые каналы поставок и платежей. Если раньше наш экспорт нефти и нефтепродуктов был замкнут в основном на одного потребителя, на потребителя Евросоюза, то сейчас география гораздо шире. Как уже сказал, Россия продолжает сотрудничество в рамках... Как вы знаете, многие европейские, например, страны под политическим давлением отказались от покупки российских энергоносителей. Уже отмечал, к чему ведет такой отказ для самих западных государств и для их экономического производственного потенциала. Последствия этих действий мы наблюдаем в том же Евросоюзе, включая падение оборотов промышленности, рост цен из-за более дорогих заокеанских нефти и газа, снижение конкурентоспособности европейских товаров, экономики в целом. Вот по данным Евростата, объем промышленного производства в еврозоне в июле текущем, напомню о поручениях по развитию розничного рынка электроэнергии.